My name is William Alonso Marcelo Subina. I am from the series Kukura. I am sixth semester in the bachelor degrees language, with emphasis in English and in action open and distance university. The creation of the video aims to complete with the syllabus of teaching English to children, adolescents, and adults. Of the task of presentation of the practice city. In the school where I have been doing the practice so far, I have had in each period a different teacher and who teacher differently. I cannot say that one is better than the other, but it's have a felt difference between a teacher from the other or this period correspond to me to work with the teacher Juan Camilo Trujillo. He's a younger man of 29 years old. Also from the city of Cucura, the teacher attends the entire school population from second to 11, accompanying him many of his classes, and you can see the streets that can be acquired by such a vast schedule. The school where I have been doing the practice is called Albert Einstein. It's a school located in the center Cucura, next to Confa Norte by the 9th Street. The director Fabiola Caicedo has welcomed us in her institution to carry out the practice. His school receives children with special education needs. There are children with hearing problems, others have general disability, doesn't have very wide size, but have agreements with other schools in which they can make the cultural event. The school under the humanist approach and constructive education model. These classes have been totally virtual until a month ago when they were doing this for the following year. Start with blended classes, but since it started, they have always been totally virtual in their facilities. In school has a computer room, has a small cafeteria in playground. All the students is very reduced. The greatest dance fast in the school is that it is very close to the part of Bavaria, place very vastly by inhabitants, the street and you user. The teacher start class usually with the background, some the teacher start classes usually with a background song that usually lasts 5 minutes. He's totally in English. The teacher is usually expressing Spanish using enough resource on the web. Has told me that he has had problem with the parents for not using the guides that have been acquired, but the teacher tell me that one that on the internet there are better ways to learn the language, and here's right signs. The best way to learn the language is by establishing contact with real information element all the foreign language. However, he said that his order not to have problem with parents. He has decided to tell them that yes and try to lead and go life between teacher and parents on the pair on the student has no problem. The children love him very much and respect him. 9 on the assignment institution, Albert Einstein College. The population you work with children, teenagers, or adults. The assigned population was only children. Explaining why you think this pedagogical practice was meaningful to you and for your student and the institution. And when starting with the new immersion methodology, the role of the immersion methodology is evident. Correspond as a teacher in this space, and I see how the teacher will begin to master the subject learning English, try to learn to keep the class as you think you were to prepare material to take in an order to look for information is there when everyone what you have learned and what he's forgotten. He's something managing his self and his self. A word does not abandon education as almost any task requires preparation, but in think that the experience is given by the student themselves over time. That is a reason it is very gratifying for me to be able to qualify at the heat of the students and to know that is journey that I have given during the time I have been studying has been to learn and handle tools. So I think it is when being very significantly already that that the vocation as a teacher begin to reveal excellent data of the student because he has it was able to teach something new, different from the assessment that the students have given me. They have been very special. They have given me good points. We tell me that I get up out the routine, bringing the same knowledge, but in different content, explain what you can do to improve your pedagogical practice in the next core practical. At the beginning of the practice, we had almost all the students the problem that we start very late. We lost almost 2 months practice. I think the next practice I will start before that. I read the letter or introduction in order to carry a better class to advance in the real objectives. Say, for example, this period I could not work the classes I didn't do the press for the time that I don't let myself advance.